certainly have to come out with more force, more energy, more motor to our offense, especially in that second half. Getting into our offense with more time on the clock, moving our bodies, and then the ball can move from there. Doing things with more purpose, more energy.
Just want us to go out there, making sure we're setting screens, making sure we're posting up when it's time to post up. And, you know, sometimes we just have to play together, and the guy has a shot, he's got to knock it down. That's what it comes down to.
For the last 3 seasons, theirs was the league's marquee matchup. Highly anticipated and rarely disappointing. Pacers versus Heat was the NBA's best theater and its most intense rivalry. Forged in the fires of hotly contested and physically ferocious playoff battles, theirs were wars waged on an increasingly high-stakes stage with an ever-increasing interest among fans.
Here's James on the drive! Here comes George, got the step and Spross, what a move, and counts on the foul!
And just that quickly, it is gone. After establishing early season success, the Heat have struggled to land on their feet, particularly on the home floor upon which they so often bested these Pacers.
And Tony, their failure to protect serve here on the home floor has really deflated hopes this season. It will be 7-13 here in Miami.
Very unusual, something they're not accustomed to.
For both franchises, the loss of critical components combined with a seemingly endless rash of injuries has all too suddenly taken them from championship challengers to teams whose nightly challenge is now simply to win consistently. Faced with an almost entirely different set of circumstances and an entirely new outlook on their prospects for this postseason, it is somewhat ironic and perhaps even appropriate that the Pacers and Heat find themselves locked in a battle once again among those desperately competing. Familiar foes, still chasing a goal, and each other.
Welcome to an intriguing NBA Friday night in Miami. The 2 teams that have met in the last 2 Eastern Conference Finals meet for the 3rd time this year, and both already in a fight to make the playoffs. We hope you enjoy every bounce and basket of tonight's matchup right along with us. And as the Heat take the floor at home, Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports is proudly presented by AT&T Uverse. And welcome to Friday Night Basketball.
Here we go. Push that button, baby. Here we go. First quarter. Bosch hit 6 of his first 10 shots. I'll prove it right here. Oh, he's pump faking it, too.
I love when he's in rhythm, making that mid-range jump shot.
Napier looking for Wade. Found him. He had 7 in the first half. I have a replay for you on this one.
Yeah, I love the point guard delivering, finding Wade again, moving hard without the ball, and Napier drawing the defense there on the baseline.
Napier stringing your point guard love right there, getting it to Williams. Slashing layup. And then I got some backdoor action for you here. Baseline from Rio to Dang. Dang was 4 of 6 in the first half. And then can I get some Udonis Haslem up in here? Oh, yeah, I can. Block 40 for your mouth. 26-18 Miami with the early lead. Then second quarter, it's the Cleveland Clinic team play of the game. Get me through this ball movement, baby.
This is all about penetration. Coming off the down screen, driving, kick, driving, kick. Look how much time Napier has to set his feet and knock down that triple.
Napier knowing that the square root of 9 equals 3. They teach that in stores, baby.
Mathematician
yes,
you are.
Do. Give me some Chris Bosh action. What did you see early? I know the second half was rough.
The second half was rough, but he really got to the open area. Good pick and pop action. They tended to help off on the penetration, left them open for the mid-range jumper.
Chris Bosh ended up with 15 at the half. Want to see this one more time? I want to.
Sure.
Come on now. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. That is a great look by D. Wade. And then Granger. Nice lay. Oh, wait. No, that's... What? Where's Granger? Get Granger in my highlight. That was Boshy right there. There it is. Now, there's the big fella laying it there for Granger.
Loves to play against his former team. Interviewed him in the postgame, and he was happy for the win.
Gotta love that. Cole with a little teardrop. Ball's not falling for him the way he would want to, but he's still grinding out there. And then flip it and reverse it. D. Wade. I love it. A little slow-mo action. Look at the eyes looking everywhere. Possible kick out. Nope. Going right back up there.
Exactly. Looked at West, saw that he was frozen, and made the executive decision to go reversal off the glass, and a good one.
I have champions, I have co-captains, and Udonis has two hands. Come on, UD helping out, getting up to throw it down. Give it to him, 305.
Look how big those eyes are right there.
Yeah, he can still do it. 54-37 at the break. Let's go to the third quarter. Things start changing a little bit, but not until Luau Dang is on your television screen. Dang, Dang! And then Dang now delivering as D-Wade is slashing and floating. Now Mario Chalmers, he had some things in this game. We're going to give you a good one in the fourth quarter, but right here.
Gorgeous, coast to coast, Jax, putting it down. The shot blocker never rotates over. And again, the penetration forces the defense to collapse, and he gets another layup. A couple of big buckets for Rio.
He is not afraid on that baseline right there. Now flipping it to Dang. Nice little look, Rio, and this one finished with, I believe, 2 assists. You saw just a couple of them right there. Oh, that's a nice little fake and J right there from Bashi. Now here comes Stuckey, because this was Pacer time right here. Tough in transition right there. But Stuckey goes from scoring to delivering. Part of a 9-0 run. Scola, layup action. It's 75-64 here. And then fourth quarter action, I got 2 threes for you. They're all Luau Deng.
I'd love to see him.
You got it. It's right now.
He didn't score a lot of points in that quarter, and these were critical shots. Off the penetration from Cole, defense gets compressed, and Luau Deng gets to the open area here again. The extra pass, I thought, by Cole was critical there. He had an open shot, but Luau had the hot hand.
3 for 3 from the land of Milken. Honey, a little cross, though, from Stuckey. Tough and one basketball on Zilla. He wasn't pleased about that at all. And then Hill, pull-up action. Listen right here. You know what it is. Schwackums. Oh, no, not totally. A little bouncer first.
That's a rim bouncer.
Exactly. 86-83. And then more action right here. West dishing. Mahini. Did I get all it in there? Did I get all the eyes?
Grab a foul.
Like me enemy. 86-85. Chalmers, tough action in traffic right here.
Whoa, look at this.
I need a protractor and a compass for the angle on that one. Little right off the glass. Rio finishes with 9 points in the contest. But George Hill ain't done. He's tightening the game up. It's a 1-point game right here. Now, D-Wade going to go to the line. He misses the first. Oh, I should have done that. But he makes the next. He hit 3 of 5. And then, this is when you hold your breath a little bit. Yeah, Watson. No! Randy Watson. Well, actually, it's not his name. CJ Watson.
Wow.
Did not get it to go. You'll take it. You'll take it. A Miami Heat victory. I know. I know.
Right there.
I know. Time now for the Auto Nation game summary. Welcome to the program, Auto Nation. Good to have you. Scola leading the way with 14. He had 7 rebounds. Luau Deng. Absolutely fantastic. Once again, it can't be said enough.
Bosch with 19, and Chris Anderson. He only had 4 points tonight. He only took 1 shot, but in his 28 minutes, he had a season-high 13 rebounds. And Tony, I thought right from the start, his energy and the Heat's energy on the defensive end really set the tone for much of the game.
And, you know, there were times when he didn't get the rebound, where he kept Hibbert off the boards or Mahimi off the boards. He really had an outstanding game. Overall, you don't look at how many points he scored. You look at how he controlled the backboard for most of the game, and obviously that was big for the Heat to come away with a win.
So Miami stays in 7th place. They're now a game ahead of Brooklyn and a game and a half ahead of Charlotte. Miami's 89-87 win. How about that wild shot by Mario Chalmers? It came with 52 seconds left, and the Heat up 1. That Chalmers layup made it 88-85 Miami. A circus shot for Rio, who finished with 9 points and no deuce. Bigger than that one. So Miami gets a much-needed victory.
Dwayne Wade did not participate in shoot-around this morning, feeling under the weather. Did show up for work, though, tonight. Played 32 minutes, hit 5 of his 16 offerings. That's a tough night at the office for him. But his 13 points were critical to success. He had 4 assists, couple steals, 6 turnovers when it was all said and done. But at the end, it was some of his tenacious defense that was critical to make things hard for the Pacers. You see exactly his night in numbers. 4th lowest total this season, those 13 points.
From the field, 9 for 13. But I just felt his overall attacking mentality. He was going to the basket, and attacking off the dribble. And his threes were within the rhythm and flow of the game where the ball was moving and he was in the corner. And he made some really big shots for the Heat when they needed him. Usually it's Bosh or Wade making those shots. It was Luol Deng tonight, particularly in the second half. Made a couple of three-pointers in the fourth quarter alone. The Heat really depended on someone to make a shot, and he was the guy who did it. I love the way he played, and I'd love to see him continue to be more aggressive, getting shots up. To me, he should be a 15-shot-a-night guy.
We were sharing with a bunch of folks this morning the dynamic that you guys have now. First half versus second half offense, you have the widest gap in the association. What did you all have to do to overcome that inability tonight?
We didn't do a good job of it tonight. You know, we're lucky they ran out of time. I thought first half we were great. Second half they were great. It was two halves, two completely different halves. We got to look at the first half, and that's who we are, moving the ball and guys getting open shots. And the second half was their game. You know, we held the ball, and that's what Indiana basketball is.
Two times in the second half, the ball moved and found you in the corners. How critical were those threes you hit?
No, they were huge. I just, you know, the ball found me. I stayed focused, and they were making a run. So I knew those threes were just trying to stop the momentum. Had clean looks.
I will admit to Heat Nation, I was one of the last people to see you before you got sick. It was not my fault, nor inside the Heat taping. Talk to us about how bad it was against Oklahoma City that kept you out of the Charlotte game, and what got you back after you needed a couple IVs just to get through Tuesday night?
Yeah, I gave it a go. I thought we turning things around. We're playing well, and then it just got sick, and I just felt weak. And I wanted to give it a go, whatever I could do. And, you know, Hassan got hurt, and in the second half I had to get IV. I really felt I was weak. But the thing about it, I should have sat out that game and played in Charlotte. But it's just, you know, just being competitive, and then guys just don't want to let nobody down.
Thanks for healing fast. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Luol Deng taking care of business tonight with 23 points. As Eric noted, the Heat undefeated in the 7 times this season. He's hit for 20 or more. I told you about those big jump shots. He was 3 for 3 from the land of plenty, 2 of them coming in the second half, pushing the Pacers back just enough to move to victory. 89-87 the final. Trifecta, you betcha, out of Deng. Once again, the final score, 89-87. You gonna work on Studio B for me up there for a lot of you? If you'd like to catch tonight's game again, tune in tonight at midnight, which is moments away, as we replay all of tonight's action presented by your South Florida Honda dealers. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. For Eric Reed and the coach, Tony Fiorentino, as well as Christian Hewitt, Ron Rothstein, and John Crotty, I am Mr. Ascot. Thanks for watching South Florida. Final take time.
Yeah. It ain't gonna stop. Ever. Never gonna quit. Ever. It ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop. Never gonna quit. Better stop the clock.
I'm bossing like a rock star, I'm gleaming. You're flossing like a wannabe, you're dreaming. I'm tossing you a bone, better go fetch. I'm laxing in my great big black long stretch. You flex so hard, but you're missing the muscle. Claim you got flow, but you're missing the hustle. Feel the skill, no there's no lack. Feel the deal, pockets never black. What?
It ain't gonna stop. Ever. Never gonna quit. Ever. It ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop. Never gonna quit. Better stop the clock.